I've just finished the one where Leia shows up.
Mid-season premiere, season 2.
Yeah, so I had the episode where Hera gets the new ship to run the blockade. Very good, like a lot more reasoning behind her and how much she loves flying. Like she's sort of intimates that she belongs in the sky. One of the things I thought about season 2 so far, it feels like as they join the wider rebellion, it sort of feels like there's a loss of individuality with this specific group.
Yeah.
Like it's less of. It feels a bit like they're more of a cog in the machine of this thing, as opposed to them just being a tight knit group. Zeb is less annoying. Good Sabine stuff as well. The episode where Sabine meets her old friend, really good. And they mentioned the Black Sun. That was a good point for me, anyway. And who would be connected to the Black Sun? That is maybe my favourite character in all of Star Wars.
A lot more, because all he did was butcher them. He didn't ruin them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, like, my question about the Inquisitors. Is there a set number?
No.
No, so they just rotate them out if one dies.
We don't know how many Inquisitors there are.
Okay, because another point to sort of harken back to Fallen Order a little bit. They count up to like 9th sister. Like say there's 9th sister and 8th brother and 2nd sister and.
So we know of the Grand Inquisitor, the 2nd sister,
5th brother,
5th brother, 6th brother, I think. 7th sister, 8th brother, 9th sister, 10th brother.
Okay. Are they called? Is 5th brother called 5th brother because he's the 5th Inquisitor and he's a bloke?
No idea.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But he's brother because he's a bloke. But what the numbering has to do with it, we don't know.
So one thing, is it 7th sister that 5th brother hangs around with?
Sarah Michelle Gellar, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, and like Sarah Michelle Gellar, like even though they're not to me as interesting as say the Grand Inquisitor, like I still enjoy them. I feel like the whole sneaky, cunning, sly angle of 7th sister with her little probe droid guys, and like Sarah Michelle Gellar is obviously married to Freddie Prinze Jr. in real life. So there is like in the show there is sort of a bit of like chemistry in regards to like a hero and villain chemistry between her and Kanan.
Such a handsome face.
I don't go for crazy anymore.
That's all right. I prefer brains.
Although,
But I like
Fifth Brother is the most useless I've ever seen in anything.
I can sense the Force, and then something just falls over in front of him, and it's like. No, or in the episode where they're looking for the Force-sensitive kids, the Ahsoka is actually really good in that episode. Her fight with 7th sister and 5th brother, so good because like she just walks through them pretty much, like she's leaping and she's diving at them, and
don't expect it to be that easy again.
No, I know. And she's stopping the blade with her hands like that. She just catches the hilt. And... So good. Clancy Brown as the governor guy. He's there. Like, I like Clancy Brown. I do much prefer Savage, obviously, because Savage was... I think for me, anyway, I don't know about you, I feel like Savage is severely underrated.
What about his character in Mandalorian?
Oh, the big red devil man.
Devil man.
It's like the same with the governor character. It's just sort of his performance as the governor is sort of to facilitate the character growth for Ezra. Not that the character growth for Ezra is bad, because it's good. Like, he gets to recognize that he gets to grieve and he gets to move on. Kanan and Hera are supposed to be in, you've got to move on immediately. You can't
die, apparently.
You know
that whatever you watch, at some point Clancy Brown will turn up.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's in basically everything.
They help him through it. They let him grieve. They give him the opportunity to find out what happened. And what I was relieved at when Hera told Ezra about the information from Sibo, I was like, oh, finally she tells him. And it's also that thing of, he's not angry that they didn't tell him. He's sort of like, thank you for telling me now, as opposed to him being angry. What else is there for me to talk about? I think that's it, really. Oh, the stuff where Kanan and Rex infiltrate the ship to sort of rescue Commander Sato is really good, because you get... And to be honest, I was sort of a bit annoyed that Kanan is still pissed at Rex, because it's that thing of, cool, but they do get that moment where they acknowledge that they, at least the two of them, can have good character moments and a good relationship to where they can work together as part of the same cause.
What I will say is that episode introduces one of my favourite Imperial Star Destroyers of all time, the Interdictor class.
Oh, is that the one with the weird...
With the big balls that stop ships going into hyperspace. Love that ship. It used to be a much bigger thing in Legends as well. In its original design back in the past, if you imagine a standard ISD and stick the 4 balls on it, you had a Legends Interdictor. So they were way more imposing back in the old day, but still, I'm so happy that we got brought into canon.
I was kind of... I don't know why, but I was kind of expecting Vader to show up. Only if, because it would be that sort of thing where the rebels are being dragged out the hyperway, and they meet this whole thing and they sort of build up as to what's happened to them, but it's just some posh dude. Like, no, the rebels won't get past me. But no, good character stuff and I feel like it's that thing. The show allows for the characters to grow and evolve constantly, as opposed to. But it doesn't feel like they're given too much development. It's like it's a natural progression of them being a family, them being friends, them being dedicated to the cause, and that sort of thing. I don't know what you think about it, or no? Okay, fair enough. But no, like, it feels like it's natural progression. The episode with Leia sort of did initially. Obviously, it's not Carrie. Obviously, it's not. But like when she appeared, I did get like a little tear, because it's like, yay, it's Leia. What was really funny was like how Ezra was annoyed that she got to be a leader. It's like, she gets to give orders and I don't. And I'm like, you're just some new guy. Hold on. Don't diss Leia.
She may be one day younger than you, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, she is as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Why does she look so much older than him?
I know, that was the problem I had with it as well.
They should be about the same age, no?
Yeah, she's one day younger.
That's weird. Yeah.
I've blown his mind, ladies and gentlemen.
You have as well. I was on a whole train of thought and you've just derailed the train. Because, like, Yeah, because she seems so much more like age. Being a certain age is not indicative of your level of maturity. Because I've seen kids that are more mature than some adults, but like, it's weird. Oh God, he's really
He's getting so up on that.
I might. I can't. Oh no!
It's so up on it. I love it.
Callus is sort of a bit. At the minute, he kind of feels a bit like set dressing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if something happens with him specifically later. I'm hoping he does more because he's sort of really interesting in terms of he's someone in the Empire who recognizes how big of a threat Kane and the Ghost crew are. The inclusion of characters like Lando and Leia and Vader, it sort of helps to tie it in and expand it.
And die that way. Oh, I think we need a sequel video. Don't you agree?
I'm just playing quizzes right now.
I'm back. Hello.
There he is.